I don't know.
So I'm seeing audio activity from you guys now. It looks like for some reason when there was an update to
Yeah, there's
OBS, it changed the default recording. So I don't even know if last session's recording had audio from you guys. So it may just be totally fucked. It may just be me talking to nobody. So that's going to be entertaining.
Yeah, so I don't even hear you coming through the Twitch. So
I hear it.
Do you have Twitch muted?
no, it's not muted. I on off. It's all the way max. But like I said, I was playing a Facebook video and I wasn't hearing any audio there. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Mike, Andy broke it.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm hearing everything. Obviously, I'm hearing everything fine through Discord. So
Okay. Well, as long as this is working. You can figure out the rest of it later. You know, or I'm sorry, Mike can do technical support for you later,
nice.
and then
Nice.
you can thank him later.
Ah, okay. I see what it was. Okay.
You were being pretty.
The setting for like the main speakers was set to I think the old thing.
Oh yeah, that would do it. That's kind of
Okay.
what I had to do in OBS.
Okay, so it's all set now. Of course, I just muted it, but that's fine.
So,
all right, let's get
just
this
so
party
you
started.
know, this is session 16, the final session of this module since we're wrapping shit up. We're not going to have a recap, like a written recap of last session, because you killed the bitch and you killed Sinjin and sealed the golden seal. And Zambria, her consciousness leapt out of her body and into Era, who is one of the three surviving members. No, two.
No, it would have been 3.
Gargenyn
Wait.
exists. Gargenyn
Three.
exists.
Yeah, 3. Because I was confused because we only have 2 of them tonight. One of the 3 surviving members of Unit 27. Unfortunately, Toady and Touch Me. Both.
T'Cha'il. Come on, get it right. Come on, it's not that hard a name.
He's dead. He's
Or pay the
dead. Show
price.
some.
Do I have to? I mean, he's dead. It's not like he's gonna care anymore.
Show some respect.
Okay, maybe just a little. So the 2 of them unfortunately met their untimely demise at the end of all things, a dagger to the face at the hands of Lady Inspectress Saxby, their boss's boss's boss.
Wait, who's between Delft and her?
Yeah, really. I think it's just boss's boss.
No, between Delft and Saxby was Lord. What was it? Lord Viscount.
Oh,
Lord
oh,
Farquaad.
the Viscount guy. Yeah, we met him.
Did we?
Yeah.
The guy that was doing the audit.
Talked to Gargenyn about stuff, right? Because he had the.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was
Because
like
he's the veteran. Yeah.
Yeah, he was all thirsty for Gargenyn.
He was not thirsty. Shut up. Quit making all my NPCs gay.
I mean, you know.
Quit projecting.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of agree with Andy. He did sound a little thirsty.
Yeah,
Shut up.
So,
the thirst was real.
You said that Zambria's consciousness jumped into someone, but you cut out.
Era.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the time. And apparently, my phone just went off. Let me check it.
You realize that Tinkle's going to get us flagged, right?
Don't we have like 2 seconds or something before
you get
flagged?
Twitch stream notification. It's like I know it's going. Yeah,
that's
like me.
Prepare to be flagged.
Anyways, so you managed to collect yourselves the three of you, and you pick up Zambria's poor, lifeless body and haul everything back to the RHC headquarters building and take her body to the morgue, where you see a number of corpses being brought. Not just RHC members, but a number of the infiltrators that were coming there to attack it as well.
Good riddance.
Yeah, you see the bodies of good people that you knew from various units, various guards and staff members, as well as
What about
agents.
Kira?
And
Is Delft one of the bodies?
Delft is not. Delft is in the morgue, but he is helping to coordinate. You do not see Kira in here, so you're not sure where she is. But you
Thank
do
God.
see. You do see.
Pardon.
No, you do see a handful of staff members that you saw regularly. A handful of people that when you see their lifeless faces, it kind of strikes you that this was a big blow to the RHC, and you take it a little hard. Really, really.
I mean, you're gonna have to give
Like
us
you
some
don't
named
even know
NPCs for us to feel bad.
My character feels bad
So
because I have,
and then
you know,
as you lay
Sometimes
Zambria's
it's-
body on one of the slabs, you look over and you see next to you on one slab, Tacha Il laid out with his uniform and his equipment piled up at his feet. And then on a slab right next to him, you see Toady kind of pushed off to one side of the slab, just kind of like he's not even like put the right way. He's like turned
Marguerite
sideways.
goes over and straightens him, tries to make him a little more presentable.
Yeah, he's turned
And then
sideways.
she grabs cocoa beans and kind of sobs quietly to herself.
Yeah, yeah, he was turned sideways because he's so short that he fit on the slab sideways, and his stuff was all just kind of there. And they had it in a pile next to him because it didn't fit at his feet. But
Those monsters.
but it's really the first time that you really saw how deformed his lower extremities really were due to his disabilities. Because normally you never really saw his legs or anything outside of the suit.
That's true because it's like even though he was like in this suit, I never really thought of the fact that he was.
That's true. I kind of stopped thinking about that for a while.
Yeah, I didn't see that. It's like I just saw my friend Toady.
I refuse to look at him like this. I remember him as he was in his giant neck armor.
Well, for you, Dorothy, you don't really have a problem because he's standing right there next to you, and he's just kind of looking at his body with you. He's like, huh. I thought it would be a little bit different. Is it always like this?
Yeah, it's pretty much. Actually, it's not true. It sounds like Toadie's you're handling this a lot better than most of them. Like that. What was that idiot's name? Nalasa, the stupid little half elf woman. She was freaking out. That's usually what happens.
And Marguerite, you and Gargenyn hear Dorothy talking to someone. Gargenyn, you're used to this, but Marguerite, I'm sorry,
Just call her Maggie.
Maggie, you're not really sure what's going on.
I kind of perk up and, wipe some snot off my face. And I'm like, wait, what's going on?
Wait, so just to interject here, did Maggie show up last time, or
Yes,
I mean,
Maggie showed up and actually helped with the final encounter. She was
oh, that's right,
she was kind of like grabbed on the way down because she was an able-bodied person that was, available.
Gotcha.
She
Because
existed.
you essentially needed somebody.
And I legitimately missed what Dorothy was saying. Something about Nalasa and something
Yeah.
or other.
I was like, oh yeah, Toadie's here. He's dead, and I can see dead people. I'm sure you knew that. You knew that. You said you knew.
Oh
Why are you
yeah,
acting surprised?
I knew because I had heard about her.
Yeah, that's really
I had a
suspicious.
little message for her, like typed up, like, "Oh, I've heard so much about you," and it was because of the spirit vision thing.
Sitting there all tall and dark and sexy looking with her cat. It's terrible. It's horrible.
Okay, so Dorothy swings both ways.
Listen, it's more like how what's her face? Kristen Bell on The Good Place.
Yes.
It's not like sexual attraction, it's just like, like being really impressed with someone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's kinda
So,
like that.
Mukau, you actually walk into the morgue. You're carrying two bodies, one under each arm, one of a goblin and one of a halfling. You
Oh no, not the goblin that survived the avalanche.
Paco, but he's still alive, just extremely, extremely injured, and you
Why would I carry him into the morgue if he was still alive?
because you know that there's people down here that can help. You're
Because he's
pretty
not going to be
much
alive much longer.
right.
Okay.
At this point you're pretty much out of spells and you really can't do anything.
I don't suppose, I think.
All right, so I put them onto the table and I say, these two need help.
Well, the halfling is dead.
Okay.
Dead.
Well, this one
I
needs
don't
help.
understand Moo. Sorry, ignore me.
I'm sorry. Did somebody say something?
So
Mm.
Delft looks up and curiously and at Mukau and says, I wasn't expecting to see you here. You're not supposed to be here for another day. I'm glad that you did make it though. You definitely did make a difference.
I do what I can.
Where's the rest of your team? And then he turns his head to see the halfling, and he says, "Oh, I see.
Yes.
I assume the other two are."
I am all that is left.
That is unfortunate.
Dark
It is.
days.
Okay, why am I talking like Eeyore?
It's What can I say? Choices.
Wait, so is the goblin guy alive?
Yes, just barely. I mean, not for much longer. So, would either of you anyone that can do medicine would like to try to patch him up before he dies and bleeds out?
I mean, can I sabotage it so that way he does die? Because I kind of want to add him to my Unit 13 collection.
I mean, you can.
No, I will
Paco,
help him.
I choose you.
I can't believe I was like, I want to add it to my Unit 13 going.
I need another guardian.
All right,
Oh,
so Dorothy,
Three isn't
you
enough.
managed to patch him up and stave off the slow decline of death.
Would it help if I gave him any healing spell?
You were tapped.
No, I had like one or two.
Well, let's just say by the time you were done recovering from the fight, everyone was tapped.
Convenient.
Yeah, this is pretty much a skill montage at this point.
Some bullshit right there. All right, carry on.
So, um, Now I've lost my train of thought.
Well, we healed him. What's next?
You're talking to Mukau
Yeah.
about
About his team. Well, I suppose that your mission will have to be scrapped then, since you don't have a team to support you.
I just got dropped.
Yeah, you've been getting dropped and reconnected a lot. You and
yeah, I noticed that.
A lot of you have, actually. I wonder if it's my connection tonight.
I've had that problem before, but not for a while.
After tonight's session, I'm gonna have to reboot my router. I'm wondering if it's mine.
Well, it could be Comcast because it did go down. Yeah, I think yesterday.
Oh, okay.
It was doing that the other day with Andy too when we were making characters.
Yeah, true.
So I'm going to.
Smells good. What is it? Oh, perfect. Thank you.
What smells good?
Lasagna.
Ooh, that sounds
I
good.
hate you so much right now.
That's something.
Oh, it's just relax, people. It's just a microwave lasagna, but
I still
That sounds
hate you.
really good.
no, I'm still work.
If he gets
Sorry, go ahead, Dan.
No, I haven't done this here in a while, so.
I was gonna say if he gets lasagna, we should all get lasagna. That's just how it is.
You know what? Go make your own lasagna.
I was gonna comment on Andy's like balancing a fine line of letting us know it's not that great, but also reassuring Mike that it was good.
That's true.
All right, so Delft, he looks at the bodies of Toady and Tachael, and he says, "Such a waste. All this should have been avoided if we'd just seen what was going on."
Yes. If only the plot to this game hadn't been so confusing, we could have figured it out.
Oh my god.
What? Sorry, that Dorothy just had one of she's sick. She's got mental illness now. She can't be held responsible.
That is true.
That is very true. Yes.
I just look at her and I'm like, game? What are you talking about?
So, with Tachael being dead, is he going to be
So basically, what you're
talking to Dorothy too?
Basically, what you're saying is that Dorothy is Deadpool.
Yes. Now, it's officially canon. Dorothy is Deadpool.
Okay. Gonna regret that decision, but okay.
Well, I'm just talking about the part.
She's got a gun. She wantonly kills people. She talks to death.
I'm just talking about the
Oh my
fact
god,
that
she is fucking Deadpool.
That's what I'm saying.
That's Lady Deadpool to you all.
Paul, I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
We need to put this on the stream somehow. Oh no, it's got copyright.
I hate you so much.
But still, the world should know for prosperity's sake. That was a picture of Eeyore with a Taurus.
He's so
Delft
cute.
Special Forces Unit? I don't...
Earlier you said Delfta, and then you just like sat there for a minute. I'm like,
Oh.
all right, gotta turn that into a word.
Oh. Shut up. God. I will never live some of this shit down. Anyways,
Yeah,
so
T'Challa's around. Let me just speak for him. He has said that he would like the leadership of Unit 27 to pass on to his second in command, Dorothy. And since no one else can see him, no one else can contradict that statement of fact. And Dorothy nods to everyone.
Delph looks at you in disbelief, and he says, "We will discuss this another day. Right now, I believe the four of you should go get some rest. Do you have some room over there at that tavern of yours?" And then he looks over at Toady and realizes that he was talking to a corpse.
Yeah.
starts crying again.
So, Paul, how is
Hmm.
how is Maggie related to Toady?
Well, she kind of thinks of him as her uncle, even though he's not. She is the daughter of someone in the RHC who was kind of busy all the time, and so he tended to hang out where they stayed. And since Toady was Neth's apprentice for a while for the technomancy stuff, she was hanging out with him a lot. So he semi-raised her. She was actually on her way back to this area to come visit and stay for a while. It's what brought her here.
Okay.
Papa Liam was somewhat neglectful.
Wait, are you saying that she's Liam's kid? Oh my god! Wait! Oh, not Magda. No.
Her name is actually an anagram for Magda and Liam's daughter.
Oh my god!
It is.
Wow, Paul. Wow, that is
Oh
that
my
is that is well done. I mean, I can't hold down my push to talk button and clap, so you're just gonna have to like assume for the next 10 seconds I'm clapping.
Oh my god! I don't want to know what you're slapping.
My chest. Because I can't
well
clap, and it's just Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
It was good.
Yep.
It
That
is
was
now
good.
canon.
It's
So
literally in the name.
it literally is in the name. So Toady will turn to Dorothy, and he'll tell her that his will is hidden in a small safe in his room.
What was that, Toady? You want to leave the tavern to me? That's very generous of you. You are the best. You are the best guy. I'm really sad you're dead. Really sad. Toady just sits there and looks at her probably. I don't know, Paul. What would Toady do in response to that?
What would Toady do? Yeah, I think you'd feel pretty powerless to do anything, so he would probably just give you a dirty look and then harass you for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Fine.
Keep her
God,
awake at night.
ghosts are so annoying. Ghosts are the most annoying things ever.
My divine sense is going over detecting some strong evil coming from Dorothy.
That's don't pay attention. It just your evil senses are on the fritz.
That's a false positive. Because of the spirits that hang around her.
Yeah, there's so many undead around here. It's probably just basically, just that. Happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
All the time.
Mr. Cow.
Well, here's the thing: is like divine sense. The first thing goes over and says the presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor. So basically, it smells like a whole lot of bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I bet it does.
And he would know what that smells like, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he would.
So Dorothy's like, yeah, there's a safe in a place and got a will, and it probably leaves it to Maggie with her stupid being amazing all the time. Lucky.
Well, that was my intent, but I was also going to introduce Maggie before Toady was gone as like a backup, and so that's relationship was established. But I was thinking now he would just kind of split it up amongst the, her getting part of it, but then all of you getting equal split as well.
That's so nice of him.
I like to think that we all have a stake in it, even though I did win the poker game.
Toadie's got to needle it in there, needle it in right at the end, and be like, yeah, it's all of ours. I mean, it was mostly mine, but it was, I like to think that, it was 90% mine and 2% everyone else's. So it was, a little bit everyone's. Okay, so yeah. Dorothy tells the truth, even though it burns as she does it.
Like holy water.
It is. It's horrible.
Don't it taste like holy water? Like holy... Wait, what?
I don't know. It sounds like you're making up songs.
No, it's Madonna
I
song.
like
Is it?
It is.
Wow.
Oh, and it's I saw a drag performance of it, and it was amazing. Where is this map? There's RHC. That's the apartment.
So Andy, who's this cow person?
Oh, Delph will introduce him. He'll look at Gargenyn and Maggie and Dorothy. He says, Unit 27, I would like you to meet Special Agent Mukau, from originally from Bear, sworn to King Eowyn.
I have a question. How can he be a cow if he's from Bear?
Wow.
Mukau just rolls his eye. I can tell that this little girl is going to be trouble.
I love him so much.
I do too. This is so great.
Nice to meet you, Mukau.
Pleased to be here.
It's like a cross
sounds so
between
sad.
a robot and Eeyore, and
He sounds so sad.
Well, you'd be sad too if you got assigned to Unit 27.
yeah, that's true.
Hey, as the new leader of Unit 27, I take great offense to that.
Oh,
This is Gargenyn and Mukau greeting each other.
Inspector Delft, I come with orders. And so Mukau hands a sheet of paper to Delft. I have been reassigned.
I think Lee is busy. Oh, do we have the crazy running around like a maniac cat?
I was just exploring. Of course, getting on every counter space.
Of course, knocking shit over.
Yeah, it's
Full
putting the
on
cat
chaos.
on the counter so it could like knock the mugs off. Like
It
a
has
dick.
to.
Mm.
I mean, it's
That's
required.
what it does.
And one thing that I forgot to mention, Clackety Clackety, Clickety, whatever. It was curled up at Toadie's side on the slab.
Aww.
Oh.
He'll never catch a bullet again.
No, so sad. So the four of you make your way across the street, sullen and
Plotting evil.
dejected. Do what?
Nothing. What? Yeah, you were saying something about us being sad. I mean, that's totally. You could keep talking about those things.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I heard something about plotting evil.
What?
As we were leaving, I lingered behind just a little bit to thank Delft for not fighting me and being part of this unit. He just accepted it as fact.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like anyone getting he would fight
I didn't
anyone
even think
joining
about
it.
that. It's just like, yeah, she's part of it now.
Yeah, he just took it for granted, which is what she wanted. So
Yeah, I'm just a little concerned about her lollygagging in the morgue.
it was only like a minute. It was long enough for her to say that, and then she followed out and caught up with you guys.
Like mother, like daughter, apparently.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
She likes to hang out with the corpses. You're gonna have to keep an eye on her every time you go to headquarters. Where did Maggie run off to? Oh, she's hanging down in the morgue.
I don't know. She went down to the morgue with a stick.
again.
I don't.
Shit. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Mhm.
Anyway, so you're there at at the soggy boot, or I'm sorry, the other boot. You're all kind of bonding over some drinks, talking about Toady and Tachael, and kind of trying to get to know each other a little bit. And Mama June brings over some pastries. She's upset because she misses Toady. I mean, she loves Dorothy and Gargenyn. She knows that now that Era is going to be leaving. Um, poor Taliesin is beside himself.
Oh my god, yeah, I was just thinking that. He must be fucking free just oh my like
He's
his
just
world.
like he's heartbroken. He doesn't care that Toady and Tachiel are dead. He's like he's so upset that she's leaving. It's like someone has ripped his heart out. And he's like lamenting her passing, and she's not dead.
He's going full on, no candle. Once you've seen the sun, no candle can take its place.
Right? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like just horrible. And Mel, Mel and his wife are, they're sad, but Mel understands that it's part of RHC life to lose comrades, and he prepares for a slow but busy night, if that makes sense.
Like consistently busy, not like
Yeah, not like raucous, but a packed wake kind of thing.
There we go.
And he tells what was Mel's son's name? Do we remember?
Male son.
I want to say it was like Peter or something.
Pietro.
Was it Pietro?
Yeah, it was something suitably Russian.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So he sends Pietro over to RHC headquarters to let them know that any agents or any survivors are welcome to come stay at the other boot tonight. Ale will be on the house tonight in honor of those that we've lost. And it kind of takes you aback in that he would say such a thing, but you get the impression that he does that knowing full well that it's not a business decision, but a morale-based decision. He knows that it's something that's needed right now.
That's very introspective. So I have to once again chide you for terribly misplaying Male and his character. Completely misrepresented.
He's changed a lot.
He's changed
in his retirement.
Much for the worse.
His wife has changed him for the better.
God, he just
I know, right?
He should be God.
He's meant to be free, like a wild stallion with stubby legs.
Stallion.
More like he's a coward, so he'll just run away.
So, as the night stretches on, you manage to hear quite a few stories about different members that have passed. You learn that the halfling member of Mukau's group was an accomplished bard of all things, and not only was he the group's infiltrator, he was a master of disguise. He was an assassin. He was a locksmith, a thief. He was an artisan. He was a musician, a skilled orator, a playwright. He could cast spells like any mage out there, but he also was well known as a combatant. And this is where Paul says those are all lies.
He was a good friend. His demeanor, or I say, his happy songs made me the joyful fellow I am today.
Oh my god.
It's high praise. That's some high praise there.
Oh my god, Dandy.
What's the matter? Oh,
His voice.
It's
That
so
voice
good.
is fantastic. That voice is fantastic.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to try to keep it together here. I'm going to try. So, as the night rolls on, you each go off to your separate separate rooms.
I don't have a room. I don't have a room.
You don't have a room yet. So
We
for
sign in
now,
room. You could take Tachayo's room. No one's. We
well,
don't care
no.
about that person.
For now, Mukau, you're gonna take one of the bunks in the inn section just for the night until something can be done to assign you an actual room.
Very well.
And then for Maggie, you
Oh,
feel.
I know what I sound like when I'm doing this. I sound like an Elcor from Mass Effect.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Maggie is going to take Toadie's room because she feels close to him there.
Okay.
I would think.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
She
as
might
well.
have to make a few adjustments to the furniture, for height and whatnot, but
Yeah.
all right. So, as you retire for the evening, there's still quite a few people in the bar. Mel and his wife are still. They're not busy, but they're still steady, if that makes sense. Like they're not slammed, but they're still active. Mama June has set out dough to rise overnight for pastries early the next morning. She's making some of Dorothy's favorite honey buns for breakfast.
I want to try and steal some of the dough when she's not looking.
And
Eat it raw.
she was going to make some chocolate croissants for special for Maggie.
Chocolate croissants, eh? Already using your charms to go ahead and worm your way in here. Well done.
I mean,
They are quite charming.
She lost a family member, or a quasi family member.
Oh my god.
Just gonna keep milking that as far as it'll go, won't she? Just endless chocolate croissants. Crafty. Just crafty.
So the next morning, you come out. I'm gonna stick you in over here by the door, and you can go wherever you want to in the tavern. The cat's just kind of sitting on the table, looking at you like, "What's up?"
Drive past the cat.
Oh, I just shared a video.
Hmm?
I just shared a video to you.
I'm afraid.
Where?
On Facebook.
Oh. Oh. So many of them.
I know.
Brandyn, you still with us?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just like half asleep.
Okay.
That's better than full asleep.
Wait a bit. That'll come.
All right, so you said we're basically just waking up in the morning?
Yeah. And as you wake up, you see Mel's already at the bar. He's serving three humans, three human guys, sitting there, and they're all chit-chatting back and forth. I guess I should throw some tokens up there for you just to be.
I will be right back.
So, Brandyn, did you want to go sit at the table?
Sure.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
And what about Andy?
I'm sorry. What's going on? I told you
I know.
When AFK. What's up?
Were you gonna go have a seat at the table, or?
I suppose.
Oh, look! I don't like the look on this old dude's face, and I don't like that he's being escorted by twin male escorts.
Twin male escorts. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Every
that's
single
his boy choice.
person gets turned gay in this.
Oh my god. So so they're just sitting there talking to Mel, and Mel walks over to the table, or not Mel. Mel's wife walks over to the table, and she asks you if you'd like some breakfast.
Yes, please.
And she looks around, regular order or something special?
Ooh, what's something special?
I mean, we can make whatever you want.
Ooh, make me eggs and put stuff on it to make it look like T'Chail's face, so I can eat it.
I can do that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Look
and
how I looks at Dorothy in horror. It's like, what is wrong with you?
Hey, you have no idea what he was like. Irony intended there.
she looks at Gargenyn. Usual rare steak,
Extra bloody.
as per the norm. Looks at Maggie and says something about Mama June's croissants.
Yeah, you don't want those. This cat hearing them.
I mean, his, not her.
Oh, I thought you just went over and chose the wrong character.
Yeah. And then she turns over to.
Oh my god! I couldn't help but picture it.
Yeah, me too. She
Walking
walks over
away.
to Mukau and kind of precariously dodges the tips of his horns, kind of ducks down a little bit so that she doesn't get poked in the eye. So, big guy, what can I get you for breakfast? Anything special? Are you vegetarian? Do you even eat meat? I'm not really familiar with your kind.
Actually, neither am I. I would think that they're probably primarily vegetarian.
No, do whatever you want.
No, actually, I would think that they're somewhat cannibalistic. You know, not like they're kind of eat the meat of their dead.
Oh, it's up to you.
Listen, no one knows. You can make it up.
This is true. Yeah, it's like, you know, he thinks about it for a minute and he says, there is no need to get me anything special. Just your standard fare should be sufficient.
Delicious pastries, then.
Mama June special coming up.
Thank you kindly.
And she turns and looks at Gargenyn, and she kind of whispers to him, says, by the way, these men back here have been asking some interesting questions about you. And then she turns and walks back behind the bar. As she does, you catch one of the guys kind of eyeing the four of you.
Three's a party, four's a crowd.
Guess
I don't know.
time
Or no,
to
3 the Friday
kill
night. What are you talking
some-
about?
Three's a party, four's an orgy. Is that it?
Right? As she does, the three of them all stand up, and the two
Is one of them the real Slim Shady?
bodyguards, I guess you could say, they seem to get really, really agitated.
Marguerite reaches into a little sack she has on her belt and pulls out this little fluffy ball and drops it behind her.
This gig. Whoa.
Son of a bitch. Let me guess. Roll initiative.
Yes.
Oh, I was trying to do this before anything happened. Because as soon as this looked suspicious.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Okay. Can you put Mixie on the tracker? And the map, por favor.
George is
Somewhere
still
like on the
tired.
carpet behind me. And then I rolled a 4, which is a goat.
What the hell is a Mixie? Oh, is that the dark shadow thingy?
No,
Oh,
that...
it didn't
What's
work.
something else?
Do you have that extension on still?
I don't have an extension installed.
Oh, you didn't do the extension for it.
No.
I don't think it'll work then.
We need to get squared up.
Shoot. I'll do my workaround. I haven't
I'm not
ready
in a
for that.
square.
I
Need to
can
be in
just
a
put a
square.
goat on there and share it for you.
I need to be in a
Well,
square.
I just need to do the stats real quick. Nope.
No, I'll just put a goat on the sheet. It's faster.
I
That's
thought
good.
you said you put that extension and mod on there.
No, I never said that.
Because I said something about it. I can do the workaround. You said it's too late.
I
was like,
said
okay, cool.
for a druid.
Yeah, it's the. We were talking about that druid extension, which I'm using to manage the bag summons. That's all right. I'll do the other one. I'll do it later.
Okay, you should see a druid, or I mean a goat sheet on your screen now, Paul.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I didn't want to do this method because it doesn't really work very well.
Goat
What I've
sheet.
seen in the past.
First we had bull sheet. Now we have goat sheet.
All right, now I see it. For now, until it gets lost.
If you lose it, I'll drag it back to you, because I used to close it by accident all the time. All right, so everyone's got their initiative. Paul does not.
The hell, Paul.
Andy,
Well-
remember you get advantage on your initiative.
It's the DM's fault.
I do. Oh, so I get to roll it again?
Yes.
Nice.
That doesn't seem fair. I don't like it.
I think I'll
So-
keep my original one.
Yeah, you had a 9. So the priest points at Gargenyn and shouts, "You've hunted our kind for too long. We're going to put a stop to this."
Thought Gargenyn was one.
Gargenyn, what have you been doing at night?
Carrie's like, I've literally never hunted you guys.
I just look away as if I got something better to do.
Whatever. Cocoa Bean does not like this at all.
So what you're saying is Cocoa Beans is distracted, and now would be the perfect time to pet him. Go!
So they multi-attack. They have a bite and claw attack.
Oh no, 5 damage. Gargenyn's really scared now.
I feel like I'm being petted right now.
Maggie.
All right. I'm just gonna step back a little bit.
A little bit.
Give the melee folks. Actually, I'm gonna go to. Yeah, that's fine. And we haven't attacked any of them yet, have we?
No, you're the
target
first
that
on
one.
the team.
Bonus action to Hex. And then start playing my violin and yell, ah!
Oh, yes. That's awesome.
Oh shit, I forgot to add that bonus damage.
Just roll the bonus damage this time.
Boom.
And then
Chaka-laka.
back.
Get double Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
You get that at 5th level.
I'm sure I should remember this because my other character was a Warlock.
And I think you get 3 at 11th level.
Yes. Something like that.
And then Goat is going to. Where's he at? Oh, I can't move him, but.
Where do you want to move him to?
I'll say he's. I'm not gonna do the. I was gonna do the Gloomhaven style of just kind of like doing like a half circle loop so I can get the ram attack, but I don't think the goat would have the wherewithal to do that.
I believe in the goat.
He tried. He did his best,
Spaded.
and I can't hit click next either.
Brandyn.
I'm going to switch to my long sword instead of using the great sword, which I still do not have, technically speaking. I won't. Don't tell anybody.
Actually, we took the. I had Andy take the shield off your sheet since you were pretty much using the greatsword almost exclusively.
I noticed that, so I went ahead and I'm re-equipped in the long sword. I put the shield back up.
Okay.
Well, do it again.
It's a long sword versus a werewolf. Come on, common sense.
Oh, you want the silvered?
It's an art.
Yeah, the silver long sword. That's stupid for them.
Don't forget to add your +2 AC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I already did that.
Okay.
Now I gotta do the overlay again. Way to
No,
go,
you
Lee.
don't. No, you don't.
What did you do exactly?
Doesn't have to be exact all the time.
Yeah, where's the over? What's this over?
When you look at Twitch,
yeah.
all the stuff you see around our little stats and stuff like that.
Oh.
I'm surprised they don't take bonus damage from silver.
Oh, cool.
You didn't think we did that, did you?
No.
I think the way 5e kind of handles it is they're resistant to damage, but magic weapons and silvered weapons are like the way around it.
Gotcha. It just basically doesn't do like the half damage or whatever.
I think that's how it works, but I'm not positive.
Which
Okay.
Lee, at some point, I need to add the extra damage for the right, because now they do 1d6 damage as well as add the blood curve.
Okay.
All right. So for my bonus action, I am actually going to activate a spell, my Searing Smite, which is going to give my when I do okay. So picture this: he goes over and he pulls out his mace, all right, and it just bursts into flames. Okay, so
It's like we have Bjorn again.
So he moves forward, and I have 2 attacks on this guy. I move forward.
Sorry, I was fixing his sheet.
Okay. So I move forward, and I attack him once. All right. 1 second. There it is. All right. Oh, should have been on me. Oh, cool. All right, and then okay, and then I hit him again with my extra attack. Fuck. And I missed.
Ooh.
I know. Moo. And so and he's on fire.
Okay.
Okay. The next
Well, he has to make a con save.
Yeah, it causes the target to ignite in flame at the start of each of its turns, which is until next turn. Target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6.
Okay.
All
So
right,
you'll
and I'm
have to
done.
keep up with that.
Instead of taking an action, I would like to purchase a hex from Maggie's Hex Emporium. I feel like it would be a more effective use of my time.
Nice.
Oh, 1 second. Dorothy pulls out her wand of guiding bolt and then guides a bolt.
Why is it vibrating?
Don't ask questions.
Oh my
you're
God.
You're new to the group. You can't ask these questions.
Oh my God, please stop. I can't. I'm still sick, and if I start laughing, I'm going to start coughing, and I'm going to die.
Yeah, let's see what this so-called priest can do. Bet he can't even see dead people. It's like, why even bother?
So the priest.
Can I turn you into like an ancient black dragon or something?
Hey, I need to pull up Dorothy's sheet.
What do you need?
Just don't worry your pretty little head about it, Dan.
Listen, all right, so you admit that I'm pretty. Can't take that back. Dorothy's pretty now.
You're very pretty, Dan.
You
Very
are.
See, everyone's saying compliments, and I'm gonna take them as such.
Trust me, not compliment.
Trust you, it's a compliment.
Said trust me, not compliments.
Trust me, compliments. I guess I'll trust compliments from you then, if you say so.
You really do hear just what you want to hear, don't you?
I hear all. I have the best hearing.
Oh my God.
Oh, it looks like you cleared the party sheet, Lee, but then didn't add the characters out there. It's weird.
Oh yeah, I haven't put them back on the party sheet. Sorry.
Yeah, it looks like Dan's not the only one that's pretty.
Shut up. So the priest casts Spirit Guardians for his action.
That mother.
And you see just an army of werewolves coming out of the ground, out of the ceiling, just from everywhere.
And right in the middle of them is stitch out you. They points at Dorothy. He's like, I'll go get you, bitch.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, my kitty. Gonna die.
On the start of his turn, yes.
Poor kitty. Actually, I don't know. Did the familiars get their own initiative?
Did they get HP?
No, it's your turn.
Okay.
All right. Werewolf number 1. Oh, and he designates the werewolves as not targeted by it.
Okay.
Too late.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Go ahead and roll it from your sheet on the werewolf.
No, I don't need to make the Constitution. He does.
No, you drop it on the werewolf, and the werewolf automatically rolls it.
Yeah. If it's a spell, if you drop your save on it, it should auto do it.
Oh,
that
okay.
way, it gives you a little more interaction. I mean, unless you don't want to do it. So that means he takes
Yeah.
the fire damage.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fail.
Ugh. That was just pathetic. But
He's on fire now. Still on fire. Can't stop that.
We didn't start the fire.
Well,
It was
I
always
mean,
burning.
you did kind of start the fire.
Well, I did start the fire.
The wolf started the
The
fire.
wolf is on fire.
Oh God, stop! And I thought I was bad.
And I'm not even high.
I mean, I
Thank
think we're just
God.
really on top of our game tonight.
Oh,
I'm just
God.
gotta say, we're doing.
Oh, that looked like he attacked Gargenyn. He's gonna get a bolt of fire to the face. Which one was that?
That was the
Why
one.
is he
number
getting a
one.
bolt of fire to the face?
My Zeitgeist feat, Hand of Retribution.
Okay.
When an ally. Oh shit! I just copied it somehow. I didn't mean to do that. When an ally is attacked, you can use a reaction to deal 1d4, well 2d4 now radiant damage to it.
Okay.
Which one was it?
Number 1.
Wolf one.
No ice.
But I can only do it to once
Oh.
per creature in the fight, basically.
That's all it took. He's dead.
No, he's not. He's just heavy.
No.
No, that was Gargenyn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Werewolf one is dead.
All right.
Would it be cannibalism if I ate a werewolf?
Maybe a little. The priest is enraged. He's pissed. Werewolf 2, also pissed. Bites and claws at Gargenyn also.
Well, I have to double check when or where. Knight uses power twice against the same creature. So this is a different creature, so he gets fire at his face too, as well.
You only get 1 reaction per turn.
Oh shit, you're right. Take that off. I'm sorry. I got too excited.
Oh, what background does Mukau have?
He is Skyseer.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm.
Marguerite, you are not in range of the priest.
Marguerite, not Marguerite.
Maggie.
But cocoa beans is no more.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, you
No.
already took
It
Cocoa
does damage no matter what, right?
Yeah.
As a reaction, I pull cocoa beans out of the area of effect.
I'll just make another cocoa beans here in an hour or so.
No, what? Oh no! It's not the same. It's not the same.
It's
not the
always the
same.
same cocoa bean.
It's the same. Yes.
She just rips open a portal, and you see like Coco just like step out. It's like, the fuck you want?
All right. Bonus action, moving my hex over to Mr. Priesty boy there.
Uh-huh.
Boop. And that. Now let's boop him again.
Really? Really?
Pretty good.
All right.
And take your effect
Really?
with you.
Really?
He takes his little spirits with him, right?
Oh yeah, no, the spirits go the hell away.
Yeah, this Zeitgeist decided to take it really easy on us after previous encounters. It looks like I'm okay. Like
This is
it's
not
fun
a
to have.
Zeitgeist encounter. This was
Oh,
a
okay.
lead trying to not raffle stomp the new party encounter.
Oh, okay.
So
I mean, honestly, it's fun to have.
I
to have
undertuned
that
it
every
just
once
a
in a while.
little on purpose.
Yeah, I like having these kind of encounters sometimes. The goat's done, but I can't pass it on.
Gargenyn.
No, it's good to see what we can do now.
Yeah, I like that.
You like what?
My divine smite.
Yeah, I was going to mention that to you. Typically, as a paladin, it's usually going to be more effective for you to use your divine smite than it is to use the level
Yeah,
spells.
Yeah, I'm not used to having all. I've never really played the spellcaster really.
I know.
So
I mean,
this is
it's not
quite
always. I
interesting.
mean, sometimes you're going to need certain resistances where, the individual spells will be more effective.
Mm,
But if you're looking for just raw damage output, Divine Smite is typically more effective in that respect than
all right,
the Smite spells.
all right. So I'm going to hit him.
I have to say, it's fun seeing you playing outside of your comfort zone a little bit.
It
Andy.
is. And I'm very impressed that you are taking on the role so well.
Oh, me with my my new voice. All right, so
Yes, Eeyore, yes.
All right, so the extra damage is 2d8 for a first weapon slot, which I'm going to use.
I thought it was 2d8 for a first level slot.
That's what I just said. The 2d8 for a first level spell slot, which I'm going to use. So I don't know how to add that in there because it doesn't really.
We'll have to add a line. I'll make something here. For now, just roll 2d8 after.
All right.
And I'll manually add it.
Just that. D8. Nice. Another 14. All right, and then for my second attack.
That's 2d10.
Oh, is it? Oh, you're right. Duh.
Yeah.
Nice try.
All right. So you didn't apply it, so shush. Okay, still 8. All right, and then for my second attack, my extra attack rather. And I don't know. Do I want to expel another spell slot?
Can you do it more than once per round? I haven't looked.
Addition to the weapon's damage, save for damage. No, it doesn't say that it's only limited to once. It says when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack. And this is radiant damage, by the way. I don't know if that does anything extra.
It does
I don't
not.
think so.
Okay. So should I just go regular damage, or should I?
To just go do a regular hit. I mean,
All right.
we're mopping this guy up.
True. All right. So I'm done.
This kind of makes me want to go on a oh shoot, what would I even call it? Swear to his blood order and go on a killing spree. We have to wipe the scourge off the face of the continent.
The werewolves,
Yep.
they are kind of annoying and not cute at all. Very disappointing.
Marguerite's pretty upset about their timing. Like, this is just kind of rude.
Yeah, that's true. It's like they could have chosen any other time to ambush us in our own home.
Disrespectful is what it is.
Yep.
Did we at least give her food?
Well, I mean, if worse comes to worse, you could just eat a werewolf.
Deep fried
So,
werewolf.
Andy, I put a 2d8 radiant damage and then another 1d8 radiant damage
Okay.
so that you can do the first one. Actually, I should probably just do a single 1d8. That way you can add one per whatever, but, it's whatever. Because you get an extra 1d8 per
for each
spell
one.
level,
Yeah.
plus an extra 1d8 if it's undead. So, is this werewolf not dead yet? Really?
Sorry, I'm rolling random things just to double check. All right. changing the way I handle that role.
So the werewolf is going to try to turn and run.
And he just attacked someone, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna Radiant Blast him. It's a new turn.
And he also would be open to opportunity
know.
attack, I think.
So let's start with Gargenyn first.
Opportunity.
Yep. And he's dead.
I
And
want
he's
to
dead.
Make sure.
Again.
He's dead, Jim.
And he's
All
not
right.
dead.
Oh, I forgot to check off that I cast a spell. There we go.
So what was Mel's wife's name? Do we remember?
It was Katya.
Katya?
Katya, that's right.
Oh yeah, the drag queen.
So is it always this rowdy in this place?
No, sometimes people actually really try to kill us. Why, I remember this time we got kidnapped and sent to a horrible dungeon. It was great. There was a giant mech battle.
Come here.
And poison.
I'm
And
not sure this is what I signed up for.
Oh, you'll learn to love it. I mean, you get used to it. It happens. It happens. And you'll just go to your happy place.
What was Muka's original unit? Was it Unit 13?
No.
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 Who's Unit 13? Is that Carlo's unit?
No, Unit 13 was Paco's unit, the doomed unit.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the ones that got caved in on.
You think of them as
okay.
Doom Patrol.
Oh, I thought that I thought. Okay, so what unit?
Carla was Unit 9.
Yeah. No.
Unit 7.
Yeah, Unit 9, I think.
Have you assigned any other units out to anyone else?
No. But with him being from Bear, he was probably somewhere in the teens or 20s.
Unit 23. No, because I mean.
I was just thinking that, to be honest.
Unit 23.
Yeah.
God, so freaky. I guess it's Unit 23.
Formerly of Unit 23.
I wouldn't have minded. I'm gonna stop right there because this is being
Yeah, you
streamed.
might wanna.
Wow. Be good, Lee. Be good.
Be good.
Anyways.
We did not have to deal with such nonsense in Unit 23.
So, Katya comes back out carrying a massive tray. She brings it out to the table. She gingerly steps over the corpses. She shakes her head and just, I can't believe that they would come in here and attack you people again. It never ends.
Hey, wait a minute. Where's the house's defenses?
Well, of course they're disabled during the day.
They have to be enabled all the time. Clearly, I don't know.
Well, how can we enable the house? How can he enable the defenses if we're going to have guests? We can't have customers and defenses at the same time. It doesn't work like that.
I understand what you're saying.
So she kind of cocks her hip out to one side, and she's like almost got her body at a right angle as she's holding the tray over herself and laying these plates out all over this table. She shoos the cat, or what she thought was the cat, off the table and realizes it's kind of like just the ghost of a cat. And Dorothy, you can clearly see the ghost of Cocoa Beans just kind of, her hand just wisps right through it.
I'm gonna go take Mr. Goaty here. Mixie, that's his name, out to another room so he doesn't disturb guests, and then I'm gonna bring Cocoa Bean back.
Okay.
No, now that Dorothy realizes that Cocoa Bean's still here, she's gonna go back to trying to pet him.
Now he's defenseless.
Yeah.
You can't hide from me.
The dead are my special. God.
So Muka looks over at Gargenyn and says, "I see that you are wounded. I could heal you."
That's nice of you to do that. That's if only we had some sort of healer around before now to heal people up like that.
Wow. Coming from the party healer. Shit. Talk
Oh,
about
do
shade.
I have healing? Oh,
Is he talking some shit to me?
no, I'm talking about myself.
He's divesting himself of the healer role.
Oh, I see. All right, so I could either lay my hands on him or I could just do a cure wounds. Cure wound.
I don't know how lay on hands works now, so
It's a flat amount per day.
Yeah, I have like 30 points of healing available to me.
So he can just say, "Here, be healed."
Yeah, it has
And,
all my points.
Yeah. He can just like a little bit or just blow his whole wad. Oh God, I'm gonna stop right now.
Seriously?
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
guys are y'all on it today.
Apparently. So she's finishes setting up the food all over the table. Dorothy, in front of you is this massive mound of scrambled eggs with a bacon smile, sausage patty eyes, or sausage link eyes, and then it's got a pastry top hat.
Yay! It's so cute. It looks nothing like it. Why is this so cute?
Shut up. In front of Mukau, there is a delectable oh my God, he's spamming me. There's a delectable selection of pastries to choose from. In front of Marguerite's place, there's a oversized chocolate croissant, and it's flaky and tender and just oozing with, chocolate ganache. And in front of Gargenyn is this massive, just almost bloody, rare steak, like breakfast steak.
Bob?
Oh my God. Stop! You're gonna kill me. Like, I have to be able to breathe.
Oh,
Shit.
That's completely overrated. All right, so we better hope we don't get like ambushed again because I just used all my lay on hands.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do have cure wounds, so.
So you're sitting there, you're kind of chit-chatting, and after about an hour, Maggie comes back with cocoa beans. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And she sits down, and do you partake of your breakfast?
Yep.
Okay. And you're eating and drinking and joining in on the conversation and kind of discussing the events of what's transpired. Also discussing everything that you saw yesterday when the door swings open and in walks Delft.
Morning, Delft.
Good evening and good morning, Inspector.
No, if you don't move, he can't see us.
Why are you guys holding so still?
So he has a seat at the table.
Question for you is Dorothy still under the madness thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, is that a condition?
No.
As in what?
Or is it like a disease or condition?
That's a good question.
I believe it is considered a disease.
I think it's called a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle now.
Well, because I'm thinking that I might be able to go over and heal her, get rid of that for her.
Where
Possibly.
would the fun be in that? I'm busy counting things. I'm counting all the little ridges in the table.
Yeah.
It's really fun. There's like 1,263 so far.
Because I'll have to look it up, but I believe that there were some rules for curing the madness.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, in the meantime, Delft is here.
Yeah, Delft has a seat, and he looks around at you and nods at you individually, and he looks a little grim and says that it's time that we discuss what happened yesterday.
Okay.
And he looks over at Gargenyn and Dorothy in particular.
Yeah, we look real sad.
I'm very sorry about the loss to your team. And then he turns and looks at Mukau and to yours as well, and turns to Maggie and says, I know that Toady was like family to you, but we still have jobs to do, and we can't let something like this get to us.
Ticino and Toady both agree with you. Ticino actually has many positive things to say about your leadership, Delft. He's very pleased with you. Thank you for your kind thoughts.
All right. Mukau's bullshit meter is going off like crazy.
So, going over some of the information that we've gathered, as well as the evidence that was gathered from Lady Saxby's office, knowing what we know now, I've begun piecing some things together, and I'd like your help filling in some of the blanks.
What blanks do you need help with?
I received a communication from someone that you contacted out at the university, Professor Hans Weber.
The old cranky guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He mentioned that he had received a strange letter from Zambria. And it's at this point that one of you feels a strange tingling sensation in the back of your head. I'm going to have all of you roll a D100. The one that rolls the highest is going to have Zambria's consciousness.
Oh, man.
I got that. Uh-oh.
Mukau.
I feel really dumb every time I do this. It's basically just a D20 5 times.
You can right click on it and click on the percent sign.
The D10.
The D10.
Okay, there
Yeah,
you go.
D20 or D10. Sorry.
Bad information, Paul.
Oh
no!
It's a roll off.
She split. Oh, okay.
All right, I'm 42.
Oh,
It's six.
It's Mukau.
It's Mukau.
Mukau gets it. Ding, 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 ding.
Shit.
Wait, did we not want to win?
No, you really didn't. So
Okay, never
essentially,
mind.
So he says her consciousness is one of you, and Mukau goes, "How'd you know?"
How did you know?
So when Zambria needs to say something, Mukau, you kind of have this almost Valley Girl accent to your voice.
Like, oh my god.
Exactly. So that way people can understand it's something that she's trying to say. But
Remember the ziggurat? How did you know?
Yeah, there was this place.
right. So he shows you this letter, and it reads, Hans, Help me. It followed me from the dig. It has me. I only have a moment. It wants the 3 relics. Warn the constables. It talks in my mind. I know things I couldn't. Its name is Sigyn. I hear the word get 'em. Get 'em, get 'em, get 'em. A people, a world, another name, a name it's curious about. Obscurati, obscurati, obscurati. And he just looks at the 4 of you and he says, I have no idea what any of this means.
Well, I mean, obviously
Really
it's
not
gibberish.
my
So
best prose.
What'd you say, Andy?
Really not my best prose, but was the best I could do at the time.
And he, Delph just looks at you like you have lost your shit.
You should be expecting this from our unit at this point. I mean,
Well, right now, he's not part of the unit. He's not been assigned to Unit 27.
come on. We've officially, unofficially
So
assigned him.
now, if you'll remember, yes, during the quote unquote yesterday's battle that went on for like 4 or 5 sessions and was like 6 battles long. When you were talking to Zambria, she mentioned the Obscurati.
mhm.
They
Yes.
are the shadow organization that are trying to just take over the world.
All right, so like Mukau just goes over and looks at Gargenyn and Dorothy, and it's like, oh, because we've killed Sigyn, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright.
we killed.
Okay.
You weren't
So
there for that.
Oh yeah, I know. So, and okay, so we're just gonna make this even more poignant. He goes over and he says, "You have already dealt with Sigyn, but he was not alone."
Great.
And
Yeah.
Delph just turns and looks at you and says, "How do you know this? And who is Sigyn?"
Is it not obvious? I am Zambria.
Like, isn't it obvious?
Right?
Delph just shakes his head and says, "Only Unit 27." Great. So, Delph pulls a ring out of his pocket.
Oh God, thank God.
What?
I thought he was gonna pull a ring out of his ass or something. I was just like, I couldn't deal with that.
No. Delph pulls a ring out of his pocket and then lays a stack of documents on the table underneath it.
What's this?
Yeah.
This ring and these documents were recovered from Lady Saxby. Apparently, she had these false identification papers stored in her hidden safe within her office. I noticed she was looking for something during your fight with Unit 9 or 7 or whatever it was. I can never keep that group straight. And she was wearing this ring. And let me get the exact inscription. It should be here somewhere.
What were we waiting for again?
I'm looking for the inscription on the ring
Oh,
because
okay.
it's important.
I forgot.
It says, "I am a member of the Obscurati."
Says I'm like Zambria, and I like love ziggurats.
Ziggurats are awesome. How did you know? Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get Zambria. I feel like Dorothy and Zambria together, it's like, that's too much.
You've already got enough crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Few people could handle that much.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Plus, I don't. There's enough personalities up there already. You
Yeah.
don't need another roommate.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Isn't that right, Beatrice?
It does not say, but she has a ring similar to Caius's. And you remember that the inscription on Caius's ring said "Old" with a capital O, Bergeron with a capital B, and then the word "gold."
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he had a weird ring.
So taking it to a pawn shop. Got it.
So you can easily infer that she was up to no good and that she was going to skip town if she got away.
Yeah, I think the fact that she tried to kill us kind of gave that away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that and Zambria pretty much confirms it to you, Andy, that she was involved with the Obscurati. And that the OB is an abbreviation for them. And that typically in conversation, a lot of people will refer to them as the OB or the OB.
Okay. So
So
Zambria just goes over and says, something to the effect. So your Saxby was wait a minute. So Saxby with the Obscurati, or
Yes.
okay. So your Saxby was one of the Obscurati.
never liked her.
Obscurati's fake news.
How much besides what Zambria is telling us do we know about the Obscurati? Because I don't recall.
So
Pretty much
far,
nothing.
you really don't know. You personally don't have a whole lot of information on the Obscurati yet. All right, so at this point, you kind of feel delved in. We're gonna kind of fast forward a little bit. You feel delved in on what's been going on, or what happened this morning. You talk about what happened the day before at headquarters. He tells you, about all the losses, about all the injuries, the casualties. He lets you know that about all the people that that are okay. Um, Liam, Neth, uh,
Kira.
Kira, and what's her name? Kira Daly and Felicia Knight are both fine.
Did we ever meet Felicia?
Yeah, she was the receptionist working with Liam.
Yeah.
She was
yes.
acting like his, she was his Kira, essentially.
It's good because if she
Only-
died,
Yeah,
I would
only
be
he
worried.
does not sexually harass her because she would kick his ass.
I also don't think Liam would be the type to sexually. See, this is what we're talking about, Lee. You just completely
he's a
butcher
family
these
man.
characters. Just butcher them.
Right.
He wouldn't be unfaithful like that.
So, it's at this point, it's been a few days now since the attack at RHC headquarters. Mukau has officially been assigned to Unit 27 as the Ipso Taco.
What?
Yes.
What kind of outrage is this? Dorothy takes this all the way to the top. She goes to the top of the RHC. No, she goes to the king. Goes to King Aoden and is like, this is a travesty
And he's
of
like,
just.
who the fuck are you?
Go away, little girl.
Anyways,
outrage.
the reason behind this is that not only does he have special training and leadership skills, but he single-handedly saved multiple people, whereas Dorothy left multiple people to die with her advanced medicine and healing skills, while she went off to chase down a big bad evil. I didn't say it was perfect reasoning, but he distinguished himself, whereas she did not.
I am the only person in this group who has leadership experience.
Leadership experience with vandalism, yeah.
No, I mean,
Because if we backtrack, when she was in charge, you managed to blow up an entire sewer.
Oh, that is a good point.
Just saying.
Listen,
Thus saving
just
the
saying.
city.
That happened so long ago. I was just hoping that he would forget about it.
No. So, it's been a few days now.
They have files, Dan.
And Delft takes you, and he shows back up at the tavern while you're eating breakfast again. You're having a similar breakfast to the one that you had when he showed up last time. Pastries, raw, almost raw steak, and this time it's Toadie's head made out of eggs and bacon.
I was just gonna say, he's got like a whole battle suit. Oh, he's got a pancake battle suit this time.
Yeah. With a little hash brown clackety on his back.
This is another day past.
A couple days later. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I got my way of hands back.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a long rest.
Yeah, by this time Gargenyn's all filled up. So.
All right. So, and the goat's gone.
Bye, goaty goat.
Bye, goat.
So, Delft walks in, and before you can even say anything, he raises a hand and puts a finger to his lips, and he motions to you to follow him.
Oh, this is not good. Just ask Kira.
But instead of walking back towards RHC headquarters, he walks towards the lodging area. And as you start following, he takes a sharp left down the little hall into that previously empty room.
You see candlelight ahead, rose petals on the ground. Soft music plays from the room at the end of the hall.
A little Barry White.
So, as you arrive in the small room that Toadie never actually had decided what to do with, Delph shuts the door.
And how did Delph know about it?
Because he's been here before.
I don't think he's ever been invited here before.
No.
Yeah,
Not invited.
Well, he was drunk.
He sneaks around where we're
Oh,
sneaking.
that's right. He was drunk that time. Yeah.
Discover this. Well, he was drunk here.
Yeah. He drinks here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cop bar.
He has a problem.
Yeah, but we obviously don't want our boss drinking at our bar. He's not allowed.
So
Snuck in that one.
he pulls out a scroll and
Oh,
begins
God.
to cast a ritual,
What did you
sealing the
call that?
room and warding it from all kinds of magical eavesdropping, warding it from doppelgangers, warding it from scrying magic, warding it from listening, making it so that people outside the room can't hear what's being said inside.
Ooh, wait, doppelgangers. All right, guys. Sorry, gotta go ahead and come clean about my character. No.
So actually, as he does that, his face and Maggie's faces both shimmer and revert to their natural state.
Demons.
You've
Demons.
lied to us
Kill
this
the
entire
demons.
And why is this happening exactly?
It's ritual magic that prevents doppelgangers and shape changers.
This sounds like made up magic. I don't like it.
Yeah, whatever. Well, he's paranoid against shape changers and doppelgangers, so.
Can't
Obviously,
imagine
Liam.
why.
Demons.
What are you doing, Grandpa?
Demons. Actually, that's her great grandpa.
Oh, is it great grandpa?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Maggie, dear, you know how I feel about doppelgangers.
Why do you hate our own kind?
They're not our kind, they're abominations.
Sounds
She just rolls
a
her
lot
eye.
like your kind. Not you, Maggie. You're great. Don't listen to him.
So, mere days ago, you learned the name of the conspiracy, the Obscurati. They have kept their secrets well, though twice their plots have endangered Flint. Both were accidents. An earthquake released a flood of deadly magic fuel they were refining on Cauldron Hill, and an alien monster freed by their tinkering with ancient magic nearly pulled the RHC headquarters into an insane far realm. You don't know what their ultimate designs are, but what you've seen suggests they have access to many resources. Your boss, Chief Inspector Stover Delft, has arrived and taken you into a quiet and magically warded, secluded place. The conspiracy seems overconfident in their ability to keep secrets, and they don't know how much you've learned. But you have a time and a place where you know this obscurati will be gathered, the 20th of winter in Vendrice, spelled Vendricce, and I'll put that in chat in just a second. It's time to plan your next move. I apologize for not bringing pastries and coffee, Delph says. This meeting needs to be hush-hush as possible. I had the first tiny bits of a plan in my head, but it won't work if any spies get wind of this. Loose lips sink ships, and you constables are going overseas.
All right.
In the module, it's written as you guys are taking aboard your own ship, but I felt it would be more impactful right there in the inn.
Hope no one gets seasick.
I don't know. Looking at moo cow.
You're looking at Moo Cow for it.
Just saying, cows are not well known for being,
Actually,
right in
That's just how they
Minotaurs
eat.
are the Minotaurs in 5e are well known to be seafaring.
So,
They actually get proficiency with vehicle. Vehicle water?
anyone can drive a vehicle on water. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, guys.
So we're actually going to stop here for the night, and we're going to pick up. I'm not sure if it's going to be next week or the week after, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be in town next week or not, just yet.
It's okay. Fair enough.
Cool.
It's good.
I'm liking this character so far.
Yeah, I like the new group dynamic. It's pretty great.
I do too.
So next week I'll have a better option prepared for my bag of tricks since you couldn't be bothered to install the mod and extension I paid $10 for.
I will get it installed.
Wow, so much snark.
It's like, man, it got
I put it in the
really dark
download section.
Okay.
Got really dark.
What download section?
Of ZEITGEIST. It's the Druid Wild Shape. You just put it in your Fantasy Grounds folder and unzip it. It'll put the thing in extensions. It'll put the other one in mods.
You mean in Discord?
Just
Yeah.
put it in your folder.
Oh my god.
I feel like you're just gonna talk about it in randomly like this.
I don't know why I decided to make him talk like that. But it just
great.
works. It just works, I think.
Cat boss riding on a sheep. Oh my god. That's awesome.
Well, this was fun.
It was. Brandon, you going to bed?
Probably.
All right. Well, I'll let y'all know once I know what's going on. So I'll talk to y'all later. I'm probably going to head out and drive because I have a car insurance payment to make on like Monday. So.
No, drive safe out there because I know it's supposed to pick back up tonight with that rain.
God, I know.
Yeah, it's supposed to go into the morning. I think it's supposed to stop though around the afternoon, into night tomorrow at least.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, guys.
All right.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.